welcome back. Happy New Year guys. I hope you all had an amazing festive time. I know in London some of us are in tier 4, so we wasn't really able to get out there and mingle and have fun like we usually do and have parties and stuff, but I really hope you still had an amazing time. So today's video is a Q&A on vajacials. So I can't lie, I collected your questions quite some time ago. Like, this is really terrible. I asked for your questions to come in back in September, so I've had it for a while. I was supposed to do this video a long time ago. I'm so sorry guys for the delay, but we're doing it now. It's better late than never. So basically what I'm going to do, I still have all your questions. I'm just going to go through them and answer them. And yeah, I'll answer your questions that you have. I've got a business phone here, so I'll be going through it and answering them as I go along. Basically what I asked on Instagram is if you have any vajacial related questions, send it to me, and then I'll basically do a Q&A on vajacials on YouTube to answer your questions. So yeah, the thing is, I actually haven't gone through the questions as well, so I don't actually know what's here. So I'm actually going to read it as I go along and be answering them. So if you have any more questions, or if you had a question that I haven't answered, feel free to just comment below and or DM us on Instagram. And if I do get quite a few questions, I might just do a part 2 as well, so do a Q&A part 2 for vajacials. But let's just see how this goes. So first of all, for those who don't know, vajacials are basically facials for the vagina area. It is it's not as popular in the UK as it is in America, but it's getting up there. A lot of more girls are more aware of this treatment, and it's actually one of my most popular treatments that I do at my spa. But yeah, let me just get straight to it with the questions. So the first question is it possible to do an effective vajacial at home on yourself? I feel like, number one, the vagina, so there's the vagina and the vulva. The outer vagina area is a vulva. So the vulva is a very sensitive area, so I do feel like you need to be very, very careful of what products you actually use down there. So I feel like if it's the right products, you can definitely get effective results at home. So I'm just looking at the question to make sure that I'm actually answering the right question. But you can definitely get the results at home. For example, we have a vajacial kit. So it's an at-home kit that basically contains professional products in small dosages, so literally small amounts, so you don't cause any sort of harm to yourself or like overdo it. A vajacial kit with small amounts of professional products that you can use in the vulva area to give yourself a vajacial at home, pretty much. And it is effective. The products in there are effective. The products are what we use in the spa as well. We have 2 types of vajacial. So we've got the classic vajacial and the advanced vajacial. So depending with the advanced vajacial, depending on your concerns, we kind of the treatment's kind of bespoke. So we pick different products to use on you depending on what you're trying to target, because it's not one size fits all. Everyone's different, so we always sort of tailor our treatments to the client. Same with the vajacials, we tailor our advanced vajacial to the client. So with the kits, we have 3 types of kits. So the second question I have here is, how long after wax can you get a vajacial? So, oh my gosh, one thing that I see that really irritates me, I just don't like seeing it, is when I see people do a wax. So a beautician or a beauty therapist or an esthetician does a wax on you and then does a vajacial straight after. That is so bad. It's so bad. So can you imagine, like, after a wax, you know how sore the area is, you know how sensitive the area is. So imagine then doing an exfoliation, doing a mask, just like doing an extraction. It's so much already the wax is trauma to the area, and then you're then doing all of this stuff. Like, yes, the products and stuff that you're doing and the treatment that you're doing is effective, but combined with a wax is not effective, and I feel like it will be the most uncomfortable feeling ever. Like, after a wax, when I used to wax, I don't wax no more, but do laser, but we get onto that in another video. But the waxing is just waxing and vajacial together on the same day, like 5 seconds after each other, like doing a waxing straight away, just like bang 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 with all these other products and stuff. It's so bad. The only thing that you should be applying to your skin after a wax is after wax lotion, or like aloe vera and something soothing. You shouldn't be applying all these other products. It's so terrible. Back to the question. So we advise at least 48 hours after a wax. That way your vulva is not as sensitive, so we're able to actually give you an effective vajacial without having to worry about the trauma and sensitivity caused by your actual wax. So I always tell my clients who do wax to get their wax at least 2 days before, so the area is no longer sensitive, and yeah, I'm able to do the vajacial effectively. So always wait at least 2 days. If you are quite sensitive, then I advise to wait about 3 days or so for the area to completely calm down, and then you can have your vajacial, but never do your vajacial and your wax on the same day. So for that question, wait at least 2 days. However, if you do suffer from a lot of sensitivity after a wax, then I'll say wait at least 3-4 days, wait until the sensitivity has gone down. If the sensitivity takes a week to go down, then wait a week to go down. There's no rush. Just wait until you're comfortable to have the treatment done and the area is no longer sensitive or in pain before you book your vajacial. So the next question is, how long does it take to see results, e.g. with ingrown hairs and discoloration? So this is a question I get for everything. Like, clients always, when they book a treatment and they come for a facial vajacial, they're like, how long till I see results? Like, how long? And it's just like, everyone is so eager, and I completely get it, because obviously you're coming for a reason, you've got a concern that you want to target, so I completely understand. I'll be like that as well. I'll be like, how long? Tell me, so I know. But so with vajacials, I always recommend, with anything to be honest, I always recommend booking at least 3 sessions first, because when people book like the one-off session, one session is not going to get you your results. One session, yes, it will feel smoother, you'll see a bit of brightening to the area, you'll see a bit of improvement, but it won't be anything major. I'm just being honest with you. One session of a facial or one session of a vajacial won't give you any super duper amazing improvements. It won't. You'll see minor improvements. Okay, like this is what it's like. Okay, I can like sort of go with this sort of thing, but nothing fantastic. So for amazing results, I've seen clients, and the thing is, not everyone is different. Some clients after 2 to 3 sessions, they have phenomenal results. Some clients need a bit more, but 3 solid sessions is a good amount of time, because with 3, even if you don't get fantastic results, you'll still get results. You'll still get good results. So with the 3 sessions, like, you can definitely look at your before picture of your vulva and be like, okay, compare it to now. I can see that my discoloration has gone down. I don't get as many ingrown hairs. I can see my scarring has definitely faded. So you kind of be at that stage where you'd be like, yeah, I can see a difference. Like, it's looking good. We're going down the right path. Like, I'm very far from when I started, sort of thing. That's exactly where you'll be at when it comes to 3 sessions. Some people will see a lot more. Some people after 3 will be like, whoa, like, where has this been all my life? Where has this been? But some people will be like, okay, like, this is working. Let me keep this up, because I can definitely see that we're going down the right track. So yeah, that's why I always recommend 3 sessions first and then go from there. I've just realized that I really wanted this to be a short video, but I've actually got quite a lot of questions here, so we'll see how long this will take, and I might have to actually split this video into 2 parts, because yeah, there's quite a lot here, but let's see. I'll be as quick as I can. So next one, will you offer vajacial training courses? No. I get asked this question a lot, and for now, I was so happy when I first started doing this treatment, because I was literally one of the first people. I actually think I was the first. Like, everyone keeps telling me that I was the first person in London to start doing vajacials, and because I saw the treatment at first in America. Whenever I look at like the treatments that I want to start doing and stuff like that, I always look at other countries, because I feel like, especially America, they're always a bit ahead of us. In the UK, it's a bit embarrassing to say, but it's the truth. Like, they're always a bit more ahead of us. So I always look to America and see what they're doing, and the vajacials is like a normal thing out there. So when I was looking for training courses and stuff, I didn't find any in the UK. I didn't even find anyone. There was literally one place in the UK that actually does the treatment, and it wasn't even in London. So when I first started doing a treatment, I was literally the only one that, well, on Google that I can see, was doing a treatment in London. Now I see like a few more people doing it. I still feel like it's still not very much out there. Like, it's not as popular as like a facial or as like a wax and stuff, but it's getting a bit more popular now. But for now, I will not be doing treatments. For now, I will not be doing courses on vajacials, but yeah, let's just leave it as that. For now, I won't be. I like the fact that it's niche. And I like the fact that it's kind of, I just want to be the most known person for Vajacials in London. I want that to be my thing. So maybe in the future that might change, but for now I want it to kind of be like, when you think of Vajacials, you think of moi. When you think of Vajacials, you think of YLB. That's literally what I want it to be like. So for now, I'm not really thinking about doing Vajacial courses. Next question is, do you have to come fully shaved? So with the Vajacial, I do advise to come where your hair growth is quite low, or when you kind of like somewhat. So when it comes to shaving, I always recommend to my clients to shave 2 days before their appointment, because we work on the skin. So when it comes to the mask, when it comes to the brightening treatment or any sort of treatment that we do, the treatment mask, the treatment exfoliator, the treatment oil, etc., I want to be able to work on the skin. So you don't have to be fully clean shaved or clean waxed or anything, but as long as I can still access your skin, so long as it's not like a full-blown bush down there, that's absolutely fine. So as long as I can still access your skin, treatment is able to get to your skin and your hair is just kind of not in the way, then that's completely fine. Sometimes as well, it just makes it's easier for me to access your ingrown hairs and stuff like that when there's not much hair growth there. So it's just the best time for me to basically do the Vajacial is when you're not necessarily freshly waxed or shaved, but you've had your wax or shave within like a week or so, basically, just so again I can access the skin. Next question, how does a Vajacial work? Like I mentioned before, a Vajacial is pretty much a facial for your vagina area. That's like the most easiest way for me to explain it. Let me just quickly explain our advanced Vajacial to give you a better understanding for those who don't know. So with a Vajacial, we do a cleanse, we do a steam, we do a mask treatment, we do an exfoliation treatment, and these two treatments depend on what your concerns are. So if your concerns are scarring and pigmentation, then we'll obviously do brightening. If your concerns were like acne, then we can also do antibacterial treatment for you as well. We also do a pore tightening treatment as well, because when a lot of times when you have ingrown hairs, it's caused by your hair follicle being clogged up. So with your pores being shrunk, so if we do the pore tightening treatment, your pores are a lot smaller, which means they're less likely to get clogged up. So again, that means that you have less ingrown hairs. We also do an extraction. So with the extraction, it's extraction of ingrown hairs and also extraction of blackheads, whiteheads, because you can actually get these anywhere in your body. You can actually get a blackhead, whitehead anywhere in your body. So we do an extraction of that as well. I'm trying to think what else. We also do LED light treatment. LED light treatment is to target pigmentation, and we also do a microcurrent extraction. So we do 2 forms of extraction: a microcurrent and then also a manual extraction. And then we do a jelly mask treatment as well. Jelly mask treatment depends on your concerns again. Most of the stuff that we do in an advanced Vajacial is very much bespoke and catered and tailored to you. And also do a treatment oil as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what we do for a Vajacial. A Vajacial is perfect for anybody who has any concerns in the area, such as blackheads, such as acne, such as irritation, bumps, ingrown hairs, scarring, discoloration. And also, if you don't have any of those and you just want to have a unique pampering experience, a Vajacial is for you. YLB is for you. So you don't actually have to have anything going on down there. You don't have to have all these concerns. You can actually just want to have a treatment. Same way that if you don't have any sort of major concerns with a facial, you can still go to a spa and enjoy a facial. So it's the same thing, just like that. So I hope that explains what the treatment is. Explain exfoliation for that area, the method. Exfoliation, so there's 2 types of methods for exfoliation in general. You can do a chemical exfoliation and you can do a manual exfoliation. With the Vajacial, we typically use a manual exfoliator. So for example, if you're doing a brightening Vajacial treatment, we'll use a lemon-based exfoliator, because it's very brightening. It helps with the scarring, and it also helps remove dead skin from the surface, which also contributes to kind of trapping the ingrown hair. So after the exfoliation, the extraction is a lot easier. It's not as uncomfortable as well. The hairs literally just slide out a lot more easier because you've exfoliated any sort of barrier from the surface. But yeah, we use a physical exfoliation typically in a Vajacial. So the next question is, do you recommend any products for ingrown hair? Like I mentioned before, I definitely recommend using our Vajacial kits. You can either use them alongside your Vajacial treatment, or you can use them and just not have an actual vajacial treatment. So you don't have to actually come in for a vajacial treatment. You can use them at home as well if you're unable to come in. Another thing I'll say is I would 100% recommend laser hair removal, especially combined with vajacials. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, like the results are mad. The results are crazy, like crazy. Everything that I offer my clients, everything on my website, everything on my treatment menu, I have had done to myself. I have tried it. I'm one of those people, I have to try it. I have to try it a few times for some time to actually see if it works before I even put it out there for my clients. So with my vajacials, I tried that before I put it out there. With laser hair removal, I've tried that, and I've also combined it. And I can't stress enough my results. Like, honestly, I literally want to be like, shh, and show you guys. Like, it's really so crazy. Like, I always tell all my clients, like, just combine it and thank me later. Combine it and thank me later. Because we recently started doing, after I started doing laser hair removal combined with my vajacials, I had to go on the course. I went on the course. I was just like, sign me the hell up. Like, I signed up on the course. I'm now qualified to do laser hair removal. And I'm just not looking back. I haven't shaved since we're now in January. I haven't shaved since September. I haven't had any ingrown hairs. I haven't, even before, to be honest, my ingrown hairs are very, very, very minimal because I do keep up with my advanced vajacials every single month, so I don't really get any ingrown hairs much at all. But it's just like the results to get. And the thing is, with laser hair removal, it also helps with discoloration. I just can't tell you guys enough. Like, the results are just mad, like mad. If you want results, that is just like goals. Like, laser hair removal and vajacial together are a couple goals. Like, together, it's just a blessing. It's actually just a blessing. My only mistake was thinking, like, literally, why did I not do this earlier? Like, I was really sleeping on the job. But I'm so happy that I now offer the treatment because, oh my gosh, I'm gonna start recording videos of people getting laser hair removal done, because I feel like there's a bit of a stigma that black people can't get laser hair removal, or people of a darker skin tone can't get laser hair removal, and it's very, very painful. Like, the machine I have is not painful, it's very comfortable, and it's suitable for all skin types as well. The darkest of people, the lightest of people, you can get laser hair removal. But again, I will make a video on that. Let me know actually in the comments if you want me to make a video on laser hair removal and you want me to see me do laser hair removal on a client or on a model. Just comment down below with like the lightning bolt the lightning bolt emoji. But let me know if you guys want me to do it. I'll definitely do a video on it, because I'm going to show you guys before and after videos, before and after pictures as well, because you need to see it. You need to see the results. It's incredible. But yeah, I digress. What was the question? I even forgot the question. Do you recommend? Oh, so I'll definitely recommend using our kits. Again, at home, it just, yeah, really helps to maintain your results, and it also helps if you don't want to come in for vajacial to actually get to your results. It helps. So, and also, like I said, laser hair removal. Do you need to wax / sugar before a vajacial? A lot of people feel like you have to wax. You can use any method of hair removal that you're comfortable with. So you can use epilation, you can use wax, you can use sugaring. What else is out there? Shaving, hair removal cream. Whatever you feel comfortable doing, you can do it, as long as you give yourself enough time frame between when you've removed the hair and when you're going to actually have your vajacial treatment. But yeah, you can use any hair removal technique or method that you're comfortable with. It's completely up to you. Do you target that section between the legs? So with my vajacial, I always give the client the option. You can either lay flat. So when you lay flat on the bed, imagine like laying flat, you can only see like the V part. This is just so weird, just sitting like this. But I'm just trying to demonstrate. But yeah, when you lay flat, you can only see it's just a V, like the diamond part, the top part of the vulva. So clients have the option to lay flat and I only treat the top part, or they have the option to kind of lay with their feet in the butterfly shape. So imagine your feet like touching each other like this. Then I put support pillows under your legs to kind of keep it, because it's comfortable without the pillows. So once I put pillows under your legs, it's a lot more comfortable because you're just less resting on the pillows. And that way I can do the top part and I can also do the lips as well. So you have two options. A lot of my clients choose the butterfly shape option because I can treat the top part and the bottom part, so the lips. But yeah, we do the top and the lips part of the of the vulva. But if you're comfortable with you just want to do the top part, it's entirely up to you. Whatever you want to do, I will cater to your needs. Like, it's completely up to what you're comfortable doing. You can also add your inner thighs to your treatment as well. So if you want to do that, just you can do it as an add-on to add your inner thighs to your treatment. So we do the vajacial on your vulva area and also in the inner thighs, because sometimes you can also get discoloration there. You can also have acne there, especially because of the friction of your thighs rubbing together as they do. You know how thighs do. So it does tend to be a bit darker there sometimes for some people. So you can also extend your vajacial to the thigh area. Next question. Do you guys only work on the top part of the vagina, or do you work on the lower part too? I've literally just explained that, so let's kill two birds with one stone. So I've answered that question already. What is the difference between just a spot on the vagina and an ingrown hair on the vagina? So a spot on the vagina is literally a spot, like a pimple. Like I said, you can get acne on the vagina, you can get pimples, you can get blackheads. Blackheads and whiteheads are a form of acne, so you can have this on the vagina area. The difference between ingrown hair and a spot is an ingrown hair is, it may look like a spot, and it will be spot like looking like a lump sort of thing, but inside the ingrown hair it has a hair. So the lump is formed by the fact that the skin, so what happens with ingrown hairs is the exit point for the hair is blocked, so the hair can't grow straight out and exit the hair follicle. So because that is blocked, it still grows, and it grows in on itself. So can you imagine, imagine this is your skin, this is your pore, and this is usually the hair grows straight up like this. But if this exit point is blocked, so there's something here, and like dead skin, natural oils, products, all sorts of things can actually block your hair follicle, the hair will still grow, and then it will grow in on itself, causing a bump like thing. So like imagine this is your hair growing in itself, it will cause a bump, and that bump will be quite sore, it will be quite red, and it can even pus as well. So within, you kind of, especially with a spot, I feel like after a week or two, your spot will go. You may get other spots appearing in other areas, but that one spot won't just stay there. When it comes to ingrown hairs, they typically won't go until the hair's released. Because the hair's not going to go anywhere. It will still be a lump. It will still be there until you release the hair, or it naturally releases itself, which can sometimes happen over time as well. But yeah, an ingrown hair is a lump because of the hair that's trapped in it, and the hair is to be freed in order for the lump to kind of go down, bump to go down. So yeah, that is the difference between an ingrown hair. Spot doesn't have any hairs in there, it's just literally a spot. It can be filled with just normal bacteria build-up, it can be filled with also can be filled with pus, but yeah, it won't have any hair, just plug in the pore. It will be a regular spot just in the vulva area, which is also normal. So next question, how do I know if I have an ingrown hair on my vagina? So that's the thing, like when it comes to stuff like this, like because I've been doing this for so long, I can literally spot an ingrown hair from like miles away. I can literally see you and be like, yeah, that's an ingrown hair. But because when it's something that you're not used to, you may not be able to identify it. So basically, a lot of the time, the hair will kind of you'll see the hair somehow. It may not be the tip of the hair, so like the way the hair will naturally grow out. So it might be the curl, so you might see it as it curls inwards on itself, and that curl is a bit exposed. So that's typically when you see, like, I don't know if you've seen like extraction videos and stuff, then they use the extraction tool to just hook the hair. So that's just basically the curls exposed, but the actual tip of the hair is not exposed, so it will still continue to grow in on itself. So when the curl's exposed, we just hook the hair with the extraction tool and just pull it out. Sometimes as well, the ingrown hair can be trapped with like a dead skin layer. So the layer of skin is very thin and it's very light, so you can actually see, it's kind of like transparent, you can actually see the hair follicle like beneath the skin. So you kind of sometimes you need to break the skin a little bit to kind of release the hair. But this is why we recommend exfoliating, because exfoliating will kind of buff that dead layer of skin away without having to actually cause damage to the skin, and possibly, because obviously if you're doing it yourself, you may cause yourself scarring and cause yourself more harm. So sometimes it's better to just exfoliate and just let the exfoliation do its work before you actually go in and kind of try and extract. And also, don't exfoliate if the ingrown hair is quite sore, because you don't want to irritate it, because that can cause the ingrown hair to then be infected, which you don't want. A lot of the time I just basically say, like, go to a professional. At the end of the day, like, we are qualified and trained to identify these things, I will be able to get a lot more out effectively, safely, than if you was to do it yourself at home. Sometimes people cause themselves more harm than good. So yeah, it's best to just see a professional, and they're able to identify it, and they're able to help you a lot more than what you can do at home. Okay, so now we are on to the next question, which is it better to shave or wax? Guys, it's better to laser. Oh, I just really hope that you guys want to see this laser video so I can just tell you so much more about laser. But laser is the one. Laser hair removal is what everybody should be using. Throw away your razors. Just stop going to your dreadful wax appointments every month and just dreading the pain and going through all of that. Like, laser doesn't even, threading your eyebrows hurts more than laser. Waxing hurts more than laser. Like, everything hurts more than like laser is just, my laser machine, the type of laser that we do, it's just not painful at all. The results are phenomenal. I would always recommend laser hair removal, especially if you suffer from ingrown hairs or discoloration. Laser hair removal is the one, honestly. Laser hair removal. Laser hair removal. Laser hair removal. That's all, I can't stop saying it. Laser hair removal. Okay, so how often do you have to have a vajacial, and how long does it take to see results? I feel like I've already spoken about the results side of things, so I'm not gonna go over it again. But how often should you have a vajacial? So just like I always compare skincare to going to the gym, I'll definitely recommend doing it monthly, so every 4 weeks. And once you get to a point where you're really happy with your results, I'll definitely say that you can reduce it to about maybe once every 6 weeks, once every 2 months, just to kind of maintain your results. Or you can get to a point where you're really comfortable with your results and really happy with your results, and just use facial kits at home to maintain your results, basically. But I'll definitely recommend once a month until you're at a place where you're really happy with your results, which typically be around 3 to 5 sessions, depending on the person. And then you can kind of have it every 5-6 weeks to 2 months, sort of thing. But yeah. Next question. Do you wax the client before the vajacial? No, we don't do waxing treatments at all. Again, like I said, we don't recommend waxing right before your vajacial treatment. You can combine vajacials with laser hair removal, but we don't do waxing. When I first started my business, I was doing waxing treatments, but never with a vajacial. And no, I won't recommend or do a wax for a client before a vajacial. Do vajacials affect your pH balance? I read that it doesn't, but I just wanted to confirm. It's actually a good question. The vajacial, any vajacial that we do does not impact your pH balance. Everything that we do is on the outer vagina. This is why I'm very careful using the word vagina. We only apply and do treatment on the outer vagina area, which is the vulva. I'm always using the word vulva because the vagina and the vulva is 2 different things. The vagina is inside, is internal, and we don't put anything inside whatsoever. Nothing goes inside you, nothing impacts your pH level at all. Everything is just pretty much working on the skin and the hair. That is it. We don't do anything that will cause you any harm. So no, the vajacial would never ever have, our vajacials anyway, will never have impact on your pH balance. Are vajacials a new thing? They're not. They are relatively new. I feel like I said, they've been around in America for a while, but I feel like for the UK, it's definitely a new thing. It's 100% a new thing. It's still something that people are like, they see one of my videos and they're like, oh my gosh, this is actually a treatment. This is a real thing. Like, I still get those DMs like, whoa, I've never seen this before. Like, what is this treatment called? People come in and they're like, can I get that vajacial? Like, I get so many names that I'm just like, it's a vajacial. It's actually called a vajacial, guys. And they're like, oh my gosh, like that treatment. Or, oh my gosh, I get vagina cleaning. The amount of times someone has called it vagina cleaning. Oh, are you that girl does the vagina cleaning? Is this company that my friend told me that you do vagina cleaning? It's a vajacial, but yeah, it's very I feel like in the UK it's not as popular, but I feel like it's definitely getting there. Next couple of years I feel like it will be quite a popular treatment. Next question. If there's a bump and nothing comes out in the extraction, what is advised? If there's, sometimes you can actually have just a bump caused by irritation, caused by, sometimes after a wax you can get a bump as well. Just because you have a bump doesn't necessarily mean that there's anything inside there to extract. So again, this goes back to going to a professional, because as a professional you will know what to do, as opposed to if you do it at home, you might be just going at it, causing yourself more harm, causing yourself to possibly get scarring, possibly get an infection, just for the fact that there's nothing in there and you're doing all of this. So it's best to always recommend seeing a professional. Also, if you have a bump that's like persistent and it's been there for a while and it's bothering you, always get it checked out. Like I always tell people to get things checked out, especially if it's something that's just not been there before. Anything new that appears, as women, as people in general, I feel like we need to take our health a lot more seriously. So if anything appears, a mole, a beauty spot, a lump, please get it checked out. It's better off you going to your doctors, going to your GP and them saying, oh, it's checking it out and there's nothing wrong with it, as opposed to just staying at home, it's bothering you, it's on your mind, but you're not getting it checked out. Please be safe. It's better to be safe than sorry. So if something is bothering you, get it checked out, honestly. And sometimes as well, people sometimes, I think that people forget that we're actually not doctors. Like I get people coming to me and they're like, oh, I've had this, I don't know, I have like discharge, or I have this colour discharge and all this stuff. I'm just like, I have no idea. Like, I don't know. And if you have any sort of problems, whether it's down there on your body, what estheticians are not, yes, we're medically trained, but we're not doctors, we can't diagnose, nor can we give medication or anything like that. So I always advise my clients that come to me asking me about, oh, this discharge or this lump and stuff, to get it checked out. It's important to stay on top of your health, definitely. How often do you recommend? I've spoken about that already. Do you do the waxing, or should it be done at home? Again, spoken about that. We don't do any waxing treatments at all. Any waxing that you do, if your preferred method of hair removal is waxing, you'll have to do it elsewhere before coming to your appointment, or do it yourself at home if you're that brave. I tried to do waxing myself at home and I walked around peeling off the wax bit by bit throughout the day because it was so painful. But yeah, that's a story for another day. But yeah, we don't do that. Does it help with discoloration? Vajacials definitely help with discoloration. When you come in and fill out a consultation form and we just kind of have a chat with you before your treatment, and you say that your main concerns is discoloration, the products that we use for you will be to target discoloration. Products that we use during your vajacial will be brightening, it will be to target discoloration, to target scarring. So another question is, I want to book my vajacial, but I'm shy. Oh my gosh, don't be shy. And you know what's so funny? So I get like two types of clients that come for a vajacial. The ones that like I bring into the treatment room, I'm just like talking them through the treatment, and they're already like stripping off, like ready to rumble, like they're already just taking off their clothes, and they're like, yes, let's get started. I'm just like, wait, I'm gonna leave the room and let you get undressed. Like, just hold your horses, wait a second. But then I have the clients who are like a bit more shy, a bit more like anxious about the treatment and stuff, but literally within like 5 minutes of us talking and doing the treatment and stuff, they're like, we're laughing away, and just like you completely forget that your legs are wide open, just naked in front of me. Like, you completely forget, because at the end of the day, I'm a female too. There's nothing that you have that I don't have. Like, I don't see, there's no reason for you to be shy. Like, there's nothing that you have. I've had ingrown hair, I've had discoloration, I've had scarring, so there's nothing that you have. So there's no reason at all for you to be shy. And also, if you have any sort of, if anything, something that's particularly making you shy or nervous, DM me. Honestly, DM me. Ask me as many questions as you want. You can, I'll like, all my videos and stuff are on Instagram if you wanna, and even on YouTube, like, go look at the past videos that I have of how the treatment is done, so you can feel more comfortable to actually do it. But there's nothing to be shy about at all. Like, I promise you, it will actually be a fun experience. Like, you would really enjoy it. A lot of my clients leave feeling like, they're like, oh my gosh, that was so relaxing. Like, I didn't think I would actually enjoy it that much. Like, it's actually a relaxing and enjoyable, pampering experience. It really is, honestly. I'm actually going to message you. I can see your Instagram name here. I'm going to message you. Like, I can't believe it. That's such a, I don't want you to be shy. But yeah, I'm going to message you to kind of put your mind at ease. Next question. What is it? Can you do both the vajacial kit and vajacial treatment at the same time? Yeah, like I mentioned, for quicker results, you can definitely do the vajacials once a week and buy a vajacial kit as well every month. Every vajacial kit gives you 2 usages. If you use your vajacial kit every 2 weeks, that's completely fine. And then have your vajacials every month, your results again. And even vajacial kit, advanced vajacial and laser, you're winning. You're winning. You're setting yourself up to be a star. you're winning. Oh gosh, that combination, deadly. Like, no, oh my goodness, you literally want to just show the world. You'll start OnlyFans. You would really start. No, let me stop. Sorry. I'm getting too carried away, but honestly, it's an amazing combination. Does it help with ingrown hairs? Yes, it helps with ingrown hairs, like I mentioned before. But yeah, guys, I didn't do some of the questions because there were a lot of repeat questions there. But I've answered pretty much everything, which I didn't think I would actually do. But a lot of them are like repeat questions. So that is the end of our Vajacial Q&A. I really hope that I answered a lot of your questions. I kind of settled any sort of anxiety or anything you was nervous about. If you was thinking to do the treatment and you wasn't too sure if it's for you or you're a bit nervous, I hope this video does help to kind of clear things up for you. But yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more content for you guys. I've got a lot more coming up. I don't know if you know, but on our Instagram it shows that basically I've been renovating my spa since December, the beginning of December now. I've also been documenting it, so I'm going to be doing before and after videos, and I'm going to do I've done a vlog basically I'm going to put together for you guys so you can see my experience. I'm also going to be talking a lot more about like my personal experience, so not just skincare and beauty related stuff. I'm also going to be talking about my journey because I feel like there's not a lot out there, especially in the UK, for like upcoming sort of estheticians to know what qualifications are needed, what are the sort of do's and don'ts of getting into the beauty industry and being an esthetician, and just like a lot more information on the business side of things as well. I'm going to be bringing out a lot more content for you guys and just making it a bit more personal, so you kind of like follow my journey more. And I'm just really excited to get to know you guys, and yeah, I'm going to be showing my face a lot more. I'm going to be putting out a lot more content for you guys. Like I always say, if you have any sort of recommendations, please comment below, because at the end of the day, I make these videos for you all. I really just want to help. If I can help one person, then that is it. I've done my job. Like, I'm ecstatic. So yeah, that is the goal for this year, just getting closer to you guys, helping you guys, just showing my experience and sharing a lot more with you all. So guys, as usual, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys. Bye.